It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hello everyone, today we are watching Miss Universe. I am so excited. I feel like we've been waiting forever for this, like more than a year. Just as expected, they did block the stream in South Africa and Namibia because obviously South Africa and Namibia already have official TV partner in DSTV. So I did use my VPN, which I'm so grateful for. And you know what, I actually feel so stupid because when my partner decided to get a VPN, I was like, it's so useless, it's such an unnecessary expense. And guess who uses the VPN most? Me. He literally forgot it existed until I mentioned that I might need it today. This opening song is such a vibe. I love it. The opening outfits are also very stunning. The opening outfits, however, they were revealed beforehand, so it's not much of a surprise, but I can still appreciate them. Ugh, guys, I secretly hate this method of introducing the contestants. You know what, I think like the way that they introduced the contestants in 2018 was the best way. I don't like it when they make our girls scream like this. Again, the music used is so good. It's like all very early 2000s Miss Universe or pageanty vibes. It's taking me back. Intros were... Guys, I thoroughly enjoyed intros. Intros were so fun. Okay, so for the hosts we have, one of them is Jeannie Mai, the other is Olivia Culpo. And to be honest, I'm actually glad that they got Jeannie Mai. This is also not the first time that she's hosted, but I used to be so addicted to that sort of fashion type of TV show that she used to host on the Style channel. I forget the name now, but it was so good. I used to be so addicted to that. I do kind of miss Steve though. I think that it was so fun to have a comedian do Miss Universe because I think Steve, the thing that I liked about Steve is he sort of brought this sort of clueless male perspective to Miss Universe. So it made me feel, you know, so good as a Miss Universe fan to see this sort of, you know, man up there who doesn't really know anything about pageantry sort of try to navigate this pageantry world. Catriona is so pretty in yellow. Alright guys, it is time for top 16. Okay, first up, Puerto Rico. Of course, she was my winner on my final prediction, which is the last one I did. Haiti, okay. Australia. Woo, guys, okay. Dominican Republic. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I was like off the track a little bit with my prediction. Laos. Oh, again, I don't have Laos. Oh, that's interesting. So this is Laos's first time ever making finals at Miss Universe. I love that piece of trivia. More of this. I want to know all of the trivia. Okay, we're back for round 2 of the top 16. Oh, guys, thank goodness South Africa made it. Thank the Lord. I was starting to get so nervous. Portugal. Oh, I had her in my top and then I took her out. Canada, okay. Peru, of course. Peru is also my top, of course. Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, she actually did pretty good at prelims as well, everyone thought. Oh, guys, I can't believe there are only 6 spots left. There are so many more amazing women. Colombia, Thailand, Philippines, Curaçao. I'm happy because I love her. I think that she's so amazing. Oh, India. Oh my goodness. Venezuela. Okay, some have Venezuela as the actual winner, so I think a lot of people are relieved right now. Spain. I'm a bit surprised that Spain made it actually. USA, of course, we were all expecting USA to make it. And lastly, Colombia. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness for Colombia. Oh my goodness, guys. No Philippines for the first time in like 12 years. I cannot believe Philippines did not make finals. That is actually really shocking. And no Thailand either, which is also very shocking because Thailand is actually my first runner-up. Also excluded from my official prediction, Panama, Jamaica, Germany, Vietnam, and who else? Mexico. Overall, I got like 9 out of 16 of the top 16. Alright, it is time for swimsuits. Ah, look at our queen, Puerto Rico. Shuheidi's legs are so long. Australia is a bit bouncy for me. I don't know. Australia's just, she's a little bit unrefined, you know, and she doesn't hold her poses very long or very well. Dominican Republic is so gorgeous. Laos for me is a bit low energy compared to some of the other girls. Oh my goodness, South Africa. Yes, she is the master of that one step on stage. Okay, what a queen. Ugh, every time I see Portugal, I want to kick myself for taking her out of my top 16. She was in my top 16 the whole time up until my final prediction. Canada, yeah, she's not as refined as some of the others. The singer that they got for this little thing in pink, she is just the cutest. Peru is just so beautiful, honestly. Trinidad and Tobago is actually surprisingly good. Even at prelims, she was surprisingly good. Curaçao, oh my goodness, it is the hip movements for me. This woman definitely knows how to do swim. India, actually, guys, I am living for India's body. India has a great body. Oh, this woman can walk. I'm so obsessed with Venezuela. Her swim walk is so amazing. I really like Spain's cape that's dedicated to Ángela Ponce from 2018. That's so cute. USA has so much confidence, guys. I live for the USA's confidence. Thank goodness Colombia made the top 16. I mean, she's so good. You know what? I actually feel Philippines' non-placement in my soul, because I think this is exactly how every single South African felt back in 2020 when Natasha didn't make it. It's so heartbreaking when you have such high hopes for a candidate and they just don't place. The new owner is actually giving a very inspiring speech. I don't know, I'm feeling actually very inspired and empowered right now. And you know what? Message understood. I think that definitely things are about to change around here at Miss Universe, as we could see from this top 16. And what I found interesting is that it seems that all of the women who were chosen for top 16 are phenomenal speakers. And I think that's a good thing. So Thailand won the leadership award, yet she didn't make it into the top 16. You know what? I wanted Thailand in the top 16 so bad. Okay, it's time for the gowns, which is the most exciting part. No new gown for Puerto Rico at finals. Makes me kind of sad, but this gown actually was glorious at prelims, so I really don't mind it. It just, seeing her gives me all of the feels, because she is just the most amazing woman. Haiti also coming out in the same gown. But you guys know, if you watched my prelims video, that I actually love this gown. Even though, you know, it's a bit daring, as the host said. It's, you know, a bit different, but I love it nonetheless. Australia's gown is a bit too short at the front. It also, you know what, it reminds me a bit of the sort of shattered mirror type of gowns that we saw a lot of in 2019. It's giving very Sherry Hill. Matter of fact, this might be Sherry Hill, I'm not sure. Oh my goodness, Dominican Republic gown. Look at that back. Oh, it's so beautiful and different. Laos's gown, it's a very safe option, if I'm being honest. Oh. What? Look at this. Guys, we're back. We're back. I am living for this. The cultural influence on this gown. Guys, this is so incredible. I haven't felt this way about a gown since Zozi in 2019. Wow, this is just incredible. Portugal has another safe option as a gown. I don't like the mesh between the boobs necessarily. Oh my goodness. The way Canada took that step. Wow. I do love the cozy like feather cape thingy, but shoot, that step was the step. That step was more impactful than the step I feel like Neil Armstrong made onto the moon. Oh, this gown that Peru is wearing is beautifully structured. I'm so glad that she chose to wear this over red, because she wore a red dress at prelims, which I think probably was supposed to be her final dress, but this is much better, honestly. Trinidad and Tobago is also wearing the same gown as prelims, and I love this gown at prelims, so I don't mind it. I think I'm grown enough nowadays to appreciate that women can wear the same gowns for prelims and finals, because after all, if you love your gown, if you have an exquisite gown, then you want it to be seen by the wider audience that is at finals. But at prelims, unfortunately, you also have to wear one of your best gowns in order to get to finals, you understand? So I can understand why some women wear their prelims gown to finals as well. Curaçao looks very pretty. It's slightly safe, but you know, she's gorgeous, so I can forgive. You know what? I did prefer India's prelims gown, but I still think this is also gorgeous. Finally, some more color. Oh, Venezuela looks amazing in this. It's not the most colorful gown, but at least it has some color. I don't know why, I feel like Spain's walk is very strange. Oh my goodness. What? Okay, listen, I know I have a reputation for hating black gowns on stage. This is the only permissible black gown that I've ever seen on a pageant stage. The drama, the detail. This gown is not giving me funeral at all. It is not sad at all. This is pure glamour. Dare I say, I love a black gown on a pageant stage. USA brought it. USA brought it. Okay, Colombia's gown is a bit dark for her, but you know, she still pulls it off because it's Colombia, but it's a bit, you know, I'm a bit iffy on her gown. Guys, I think South Africa and the USA won gown. I can't pick between the two, or maybe I prefer South Africa, but then again, Miss USA turned me into a believer with that black gown. I never thought that I would like any black gown on any pageant stage ever, and she has managed to convert me to the church of black gowns of Latin Day pageant queens. Okay, next is top 5, and we're cutting 11 girls, which is what? That is an insane cut. Oh, Venezuela. Okay, Venezuela is my third runner-up. USA, I'm not mad about USA making top 5 because that gorgeous performances. Oh, thank the Lord, Puerto Rico. Oh, I was starting to get a bit worried. Curaçao, so stunning. Yay, Dominican Republic. Oh, I was hoping for South Africa. And also there's no Colombia. I'm okay though. You know, top 16 is better than no placement. And it's actually so funny because I myself didn't have South Africa in my top 5. But then when she didn't make top 5, I'm still sad about it, of course, because it's my country. I'm also fine with everyone else who made top 5. I think they're all phenomenal women. Okay guys, it's time for Q&A, and I won't be able to play Q&A for you guys because of copyright will be detected. The sound will be detected immediately, and then this video will be taken down or blocked or whatever, so you get the gist. Venezuela used an interpreter, but then she spoke English, and I think the interpreter was just for her to try and understand the question better, which is something that I can understand and respect. Her answer wasn't bad at all. It was actually not what I expected. I think it was something along the lines of something that embarrassed you and how you grew from that sort of question. And she talked about being a fashion designer. Definitely not the answer I expected, but not a bad answer either. Wow, the USA was asked which pageant rule at Miss Universe would she change or do away with, or and she talked about increasing the age limit, which is something that I agree 100% with. 28 cannot be the eldest age for a Miss Universe, please. It is 2023, at least push it up to 35 or something. Puerto Rico's answer was very good. You know, the way Puerto Rico answers questions, her rhetoric style very much reminds me of Catriona back in 2018. Curaçao got Miss Supranational 2021's final question, which is, if you could meet with the leader of your country, what would you tell them? And what would you discuss? And you know what, Curaçao gave a satisfactory answer. I'm just a bit surprised they, you know, sort of reused a final question from another international pageant. Dominican Republic gave a great answer, and you know what got me from Dominican Republic's answer? Children should not be mothers and wives, and they should be allowed to, you know, pursue education freely. That is a great answer. I think Dominican Republic just earned herself a spot in the top 3. Okay, I'm unsure of who was the best. But I have a feeling that Dominican Republic might get into the top 3 because her final answer was very poignant, very impactful. Oh, not the Chaisley tribute. Oh my goodness. Usually I only cry at final walk. Okay, it's time for the top 3. And this is significant because all 3 of these women are going to Thailand. And that's one of the new changes from the new organization, is that the runners-up are going to be much more involved, actively involved in the reign of Miss Universe. So they'll be like mini Miss Universe lights, if you will. So all 3 of these women are actually going to be getting the Miss Universe sort of treatments after the pageant is finished. Dominican Republic, yes, as I thought. USA, okay. Venezuela, right. No Puerto Rico, unfortunately. She was my winner, but you know what, I'm completely satisfied with these women who did make it. And obviously I have no clue who should win, since the woman who I wanted desperately to win, Puerto Rico, is no longer in the top 3. So now it's up to the gods, honestly. The pageant is going on a bit longer than I expected this year, and also longer than it usually does. Oh. Okay, it's time for final Q&A, and I think they're doing the thing with their headphones. Oh guys, Dominican Republic is so eloquent. The USA used the new owner. She said something a few months ago about the new Miss Universe should be a transformational leader. She used those exact same words in her answer, which is very smart. Shows that she's been paying attention all these months. Venezuela also gave a very good answer. You know what? It's almost impossible to believe that none of these women knew what they were going to be asked beforehand, because all of these answers are so good. How do they just come up with this stuff like on the spot? That's incredible. And yet, I still have no clue who should win. Top 3 Q&A clarified absolutely nothing for me. Oh look, it's Margaret. I'm so surprised that she still has her accent. Hasn't she been living in the USA since like the 80s? Oh, guys, we have our next venue. Miss Universe 2023 is going to be held in El Salvador. I thought it would be held in Thailand, but I guess not. It's time for Harnaz's final walk. Why did she need help on that one tiny step? She stumbled, guys. I'm really not vibing with Harnaz's final gown. She looks really uncomfortable. You know what? I do feel sorry for Harnaz because of everything that she's had to go through this year with people leaving mean comments about her weight. But yeah, her final walk just wasn't it for me, to be honest. Usually I cry. This elicited... What emotion did this elicit? I'd rather not say. Okay guys, it is time. We're going to have a new Miss Universe soon. Dominican Republic. Okay. Okay, so final two are USA and Venezuela. The last time USA won was in 2012 with Olivia and Venezuela, I think was 2013. So this is actually a interesting final two pairing. The USA! Yes, well, the USA usually wins Miss Universe once every decade, so oh, I'm so happy for her. Oh, do you guys know what I just realized? Do you remember when she was first crowned Miss USA and all of these other Miss USA contestants came out and talked about how they thought the pageant was rigged in her favor? Miss Montana is going to be so pissed. I want to know Miss Montana's reaction. I actually need to go look that up. That ought to be very interesting. If you guys haven't been following the drama, then ignore me. Okay guys, that was Miss Universe 2022. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe a Miss USA is Miss Universe for the first time in like 10 years. I thoroughly enjoyed the show. I love the like New Orleans vibe about it. They really sold the city well, especially talking about the food. Like I didn't really react to it, but I was sitting there like hungry. Oh my goodness. Guys, let me know what you guys thought about this show. Let me know. Oh my goodness, what did you think about the shocking non-placements of the Philippines and Thailand? That's the craziest part of the night for me. And then, oh my goodness, our new Miss Universe. What do you guys think? I'd love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!